where everybody's space was at. Like, what's your process, and what are the things you battle? Not only just it's the patience. It's
Yeah.
patience. It's straight up patience. I say that's almost 50% of building a nice resin kit is patience, because I could have easily threw the Alice Gunpla away after it shattered 5-6 times after I tried to fix it. And it's just being patient with yourself, your skills developing while you're building it, and just allowing you to just kind of, just to flourish in this environment of uncertainty. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how it's going to turn out, but just keep pushing forward. It's gonna look good, because I'm not gonna lie. Like, a lot of these pieces, like, I think this Maniac kit was pretty good. It's welded pretty good. The lines came out real nice, but on the underside, there's a lot of cleaning I have to do. Like, I was about to rescribe the back because the back is too short, but all I have to do was shave a lot of this plastic off so it can fit. It's really finding a way around a lot of the solutions you get during the fitting process. And that's pretty much it. It's the fitting process that would trip you up. They have like a lot of the resin flash that fills up a lot of that space.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, you'll be fitting it on there, and you gotta see what parts in there. Like, okay, it's bumping against this part, and you look at the piece, and you gotta look at it like, man, look, do I really need that piece there? No, and you just cut it off. Like, that's a part of the resin kit thing. You're gonna really have to destroy the kit, and so it can fit the new fitment that you bought. So, like, it's opening a new box, brand new resin, brand new, master grade ZZ, and I'm just cutting, and I'm like, oh, no turning back, no turning back. So, yeah, so that's another thing you're gonna have to get past, is it had to, have faith in yourself. I can do it, and just do it, man. Just do it. Get the first resin kit. Get this. Yeah, throw them shits on, man, and
just
build, bro. It. Because you're not gonna learn. It's only so much. Like, videos, I learn from other people just like watching, but then it's really me just, okay, I got to get in there and make my own mess ups, and then I learn so much more, dude. Like, but I would start off with something real simple. Like your Yujalan Sananju or the Yujalan Zaku. Those are really straightforward, don't require too much armor modification, just part swapping, really. But that give you the gist of what to do, cleaning up your fitment, cleaning up your panel lines, washing, and then painting. That's it.
Yeah,
it's not really too much.
Man, we need that advanced course, bro. You gotta tell the listeners at home what's the process. I need to know
what's the process.
He's step by step.
Yeah, I need a step by step because I want to follow it step by step. I heard it's like you need the purple.
Here's another thing too. Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer your kit. I know I said earlier, like, the manual is real fade, but really divide your kit, man. Like, just focus on the head, or focus on the torso, put it together, fit it all right, scribe it, make sure you get your, I say like a 1.5 or the 0.5 scribe chisel, rescribe your lines, clean it, and then wash it with your purple power. Once you wash it with your purple power, let it sit in there for like 24. I usually let it sit for 24 hours, the whole day. Then come back to it, and then wash and rinse, let them air dry, and then you're good to paint. You're pretty much good to prime and paint. I think once you initially clean it, prime it, see what you missed, because it's kind of hard to see a lot of the mistakes and stuff on the resin, even if you rescribe it. So it's kind of good to kind of always go, prime it, see if you see any over flash parts, if the part's too thin, or if you just need to rescribe that line, because I think with, like I say, a lot of times is trying to keep a lot of the details. Yeah, and going off of what that last episode what Tim said, I think thinning your paint's trying to find that right paint ratio. I think working with resin kits, working with your paint real thin works really good because it doesn't mask away your details at all. So that's another thing I learned too. It may take a couple of I mean, like it may take a couple of pass overs when you go with the airbrush, but once you get that base color on there, you be like, oh man, I see all the details right there, boom. And then typically after I get my base color and it approves my quality control, then I top coat. Immediately hit it with top coat. So that way if I'm masking and I pull that paint off or the strip that tape off, it don't rip my paint up. Mm-hmm. That's notorious with resin stuff because a lot of it I haven't really seen it, but they say it's like a oil injection from the resin caster and stuff like that. I've seen it a couple of times and it's there, but you typically want to go ahead and wash it anyway because I think that caused in my earlier resin days caused a lot of paint chipping too.
That's what I heard. The wash is almost mandatory.
Yeah, it is. Heard
a little tip because I ran into a guy. Shout out to him. I'll find his Instagram and post it up here at Hobbytown one day, and he was telling me about resin and how expensive resin it could get, and he invests in a ultrasonic cleaner for his resin kits. Put the purple powder in it, clean it off, let it. I'm like, I'm about to go on Amazon and because when I do this, I want to have everybody on standby. Boop 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 boop. OG, what do I need? What do I gotta do,
dude? Hit me up every step of the way. Hit me up, dude. Like, because it's. I would say make sure you ain't built nothing else. Make sure you got all your kits that you got snap them up, and then have your whole desk dedicated to your resin.
This has been sitting in my backlog for like 2 years, yo.